This is the Fifine AM8 microphone. It came out as one of the most popular budget microphones last year, and in today's video we're going to find out if it's still the best budget mic you can buy in 2025. If you're looking for a new mic for streaming, gaming or even podcasting, this one might just be the perfect fit, and the best part, it costs only around $55. So let's dive right in. The Fifine AM8 comes in compact, well-presented box. On the outside you can already see some of its key features listed. USB-C connection, XLR output for more professional setups, headphone monitoring, RGB lighting, onboard controls, and a mute button. Inside the box, everything is neatly packed. You'll find the mic itself, a sturdy metal stand, a 2-meter USB-C cable, and a foam windscreen already attached to the mic, which acts like a pop filter. It helps reduce plosive sounds like P's and B's, and it's really nice inclusion at this price point. The Fifine AM8 is available in 3 colors: black, which is the one I have here, white and pink, so depending on your style, you can definitely find one that fits your aesthetics. Taking a closer look at the mic itself, the Fifine AM8 comes in matte black finish, which gives it a sleek and professional look. The surface feels smooth but not cheap, and overall the mic feels surprisingly sturdy, despite being under 1 kg in weight. On the front you'll notice the RGB lighting that runs around the mic. It's subtle, but it definitely adds a nice touch if you want your setup to look more alive. For a gaming or streaming environment, this RGB is a great bonus. The build quality is really solid, nothing rattles, the knobs feel firm, and the overall impression is that it's made to last. On the microphone itself you get quite a lot of functionality. A USB-C port for plug-and-play use, no drivers required, just plug it in and you're ready to go. An XLR port, which is great if you want to connect it to an audio interface or mixer for a more professional setup. A headphone jack so you can monitor your own voice in real time without any delay. A volume knob for your mic gain. A dedicated Sidetone knob which lets you adjust how much of your own voice you hear when monitoring through headphones. And finally, a mute button right on the mic, which is super convenient when you quickly want to cut your audio during a stream or a meeting without having to mess with software. The AM8 is a dynamic cardioid microphone, which means it focuses on picking up your voice directly in front of it, while reducing background noise from sides and back. This is especially helpful if you're gaming with a loud keyboard or in a room with some background noise. When used over USB, it supports 16-bit recording in 44.1 to 48 kHz, which is more than enough for streaming, calls and content creation. Its frequency response ranges from 50 Hz up to 16 kHz, so it captures low-end warmth in your voice while still keeping clarity in the highs. If you connect it through XLR, you'll need an additional equipment like an audio interface, but it gives you more flexibility and potentially higher quality recording if you want to go to the professional route. Now the most important part. How does it sound? Well, you've been listening to my voice through the Fifine AM8 for this entire video. As you can hear, the audio is warm, clear and very natural for a budget mic. Compared to typical headset microphones, the difference is night and day. Your voice immediately sounds more full and professional. Since it's a dynamic mic, it also does a good job at rejecting background noise, so if you got a PC fan, mechanical keyboard or just a general room noise, it won't pick up as much as a condenser mic would. I tested it while gaming, streaming, and even in a mock podcast setup, and in all cases it held up really well. It gives you that broadcast style sound without needing to spend hundreds of dollars. Of course, no product is perfect, so here are the main pros and cons after testing the AM8. For the pros, excellent sound quality for the price. Cost only around $55. Dual connectivity, USB-C plus XLR. Built-in headphone monitoring and controls. Dedicated mute button for quick audio cutoff. Foam windscreen included that works like a pop filter. RGB lighting adds style without being over the top. Sturdy build and good accessories included. And for the cons, 16-bit recording might feel limited if you're used to 24-bit studio gear. But honestly, at this price point, this is very minor issue. So, is the Fifine Ampligame AM8 still the best budget microphone in 2025? I would say yes, it's one of the easiest recommendations if you want to upgrade from a headset mic or if you're just starting out with streaming, podcasting or content creation. For only $55, it combines solid build quality, useful features, great sound and affordable price tag, making it hard to beat in its category. If you want to check it out for yourself, I will leave the link in the description. Thanks for watching and let me know in the comments what you think of the Fifine AM8 or what mic you're currently using.